here is Georgia Teresa, humble voice of tarot. Welcome. Today is much better day. Yesterday was very intense and I felt incredibly tired. I was like really sleepy. So I deleted that video. I just didn't like the way it felt. So I hope that today we're gonna have much clearer readings. The channel was actually good, but because I repeated it in the next live, I deleted that 6 minutes video. It was no point to be there anyways. So I hope that today we're going to have a much better energy for all of us. We have a beautiful sunset. I don't know if you can see there the beautiful sun. So we may be watching a beautiful sunset, hopefully. It usually goes over there on over the mountains, so over the horizon. So we should be hopefully okay with this. It's around 6:30, so 6:30 p.m., meaning that we still have pretty much good warmth, but it's not as hot for the hopefully for the phone. We will see if my phone is going to actually complain or not. So how are you after this beautiful yesterday meteor showers persists, and also the solar eclipse? Who saw the solar eclipse from places where you are? I couldn't see it from my place. It wasn't visible. It was very tiny bit, and I actually haven't seen it from where I'm at, but I did see a beautiful shower of meteors. I see 222. I hope you were wishing upon a star and hoping and really manifesting, because it was a really beautiful moment yesterday. So today we're going to do energies that has hopefully shifted us to another timeline this time. And also I want to do a few announcements. Actually, I've been working on audiobook, my own audiobook that I've written a few years ago, and now it's very relevant actually. It's a book that I've written a couple of years ago. Hello Brown, welcome to my my channel. So I'm working on an audiobook. I'm narrating this book. It's a poetry book, but it's also not only poetry book, it's a book of guidance, spiritual guidance. So it's pretty much what we are doing here. It's pretty much a similar energy. Whoever would like to be interested to read this book, it's going to be on Patreon. I'm just refreshing my Patreon that has been there sitting for a while, because I find really hard to trust certain platforms. So I had to truly grow to trust it, to be honest. So hello Billy, welcome. Okay Billy, thank you so much for that. All right, that's nice, that's kind of you, thank you so much. Anyways, so we are going to move on. So for those of you that are actually interested in audiobooks, I would like to have this book or read this book. It's going to be in a format of audiobook, or more or less like personally narrated by me. So it's not going to be any AI, it's going to be me literally narrated, and it's going to be authentic. That's what we are here about, authenticity and coming to ourselves. So I'm going, when I have it finished the editing, I'm gonna put it on Patreon. It may be some price on it, I believe, directly, and then it's going to be also possibility to buy. You can buy either the entire audiobook or all chapters, which are I'm actually going to show you this book. So everyone, so this is the book. Not sure if you see it. It's called Let Love Guide. It's my own book, Georgia Teresa. It's a spiritual poetry and also spiritual guidance and affirmation. Okay, it was released 2022. It was on Amazon, but eventually they stopped making the copies, and I honestly don't trust Amazon. That's why I never really updated it, because Amazon did actually participate in quite deceptive actions, so I don't really trust it at the moment. So this is the alternative for those of you that would like to buy my book, and this moment is going to be available in audio format, audiobook that I am personally narrating, and it's going to be narrated by me, with my accent, with my authenticity, so with my emotions. I hope you're going to enjoy it, and it's going to be, yeah, something different, because I guess everybody is usually used to have audiobooks narrated by AI, perhaps, or audiobooks narrated by Native American English speakers or native British English speakers, and so on. It's gonna be more authentic and unique, narrated by my accent, by my own words, no AI whatsoever. So we've got 4 chapters, yeah, of this book, which is love, nature and animals, universe and being, and affirmations. So it's basically book that I was inspired to write because of what I'm doing as this guidance. Hello Lilith, welcome to my channel. Hello Janice, welcome. Hello everyone. So this was the announcement I'm actually working on. So I'm going to put it on Amazon. It's going to be available in different ways. So for those of you that would like to have an entire audiobook, it's going to be an entire audiobook, I guess, for I don't know, 14 euro, 12, 14 euro, something like that. It's probably going to be that way. And then there is going to be also different chapters on their own, so you can have for €4 you can have each chapter separate. If you don't want to buy entire book and you're just interested, let's say, in universe and being, you can have just for €4 on Amazon, this kind of thing, just 1 chapter each. Yeah, I thought that I'm gonna do it for a long time, because For those of you that know me, you know that I'm not really trusting those online platforms, especially those that are trying to exploit the humanity. I don't want to support them. So, and I felt really sad to have this book written for a few years and still sitting here and not being truly distributed anywhere. So I decided maybe it's a good because the voice is healing vibration, and each of us have a particular special vibration of the voice, and because me as a voice for Mother Earth and nature, the most appropriate was to read it myself. So that's that. I hope you've enjoyed the solar eclipse yesterday and the meteor shower. Tell me about it. What was your feelings? How did you experience it? And do you feel any form of change? I see 1111 right there, and I'm gonna sneeze. So there was definitely confirmation for us that we are approaching truly the beautiful period of unions, as we were saying yesterday. And this energy of union energy is not only external, that may be meeting your divine counterparts, but also internal, especially union between our own divine feminine, divine masculine energies. And that's the most important, because what within is without. So as within, so without. So we first, and I see 1212. So we've been seeing twin flame numbers, uh, divine counterparts, divine connections numbers, 1111, 1144, 11 12, 12, 12. So for those of you that are connected, you may experience a lot of new encounters with more aligned counterparts. Perhaps you may start receiving a new journeys, new opportunities, manifesting in new energies, new alignments with yourselves, your inner children's, okay, our I'm gonna speak about our, like all of us, our inner children are aligning also, okay, because our inner children are also very important, and each inner children also needs to be aligned with feminine, masculine energy. So we are coming to realization that we are the creators more and more, and that's very important. We are also going to the prioritization prioritization that's a tongue twister. Prioritization of certain things in our life that truly are aligned with who we truly are, with our authenticity. So whatever we dream about, we are implementing into actual practical intuition, practical decisions, how to move that forward from a fantasy land to actual reality, of 3D reality. We are seeing finally the natural flow of energies. We are seeing the already tangible results of what we are manifesting. So have you been manifesting your fears, or have you been actually manifesting your dreams and your wishes? Okay, don't mind the noise, we have neighbors all around, so that's all. So there's a confirmation with from my dog. So at the moment we are doing the collective reading, and after the collective reading we're going to do personal readings. For those of you who would like to have a reading, just practice patience, and you can definitely get a reading. So at the moment we are, yes, daydreams and decisions and dreams coming true. So everything is synchronistic. So even the fact that we have now a lot of noise, I would read it as basically we are coming out of cacophony of the noise around us that no longer serves our highest good, and we are stopping to listen to the noisy mind, monkey mind, that were saying you're not good enough, you are not worthy. But the truth is, universe says you are worthy. Yeah, don't be afraid to dream. Don't be afraid to dream and decide about these dreams to come true, because you are the creator. You are the driving force of it. You just need to vibrate into it. You just need to align with the vibration of that to receive. Okay. Yesterday we had this meteor showers where you were practicing, when you were saying, I am ready to receive. Okay, each time you say I am ready to receive, the shower starts. Okay, so at least that's what it was my experience. So we truly are learning to be this real masters manifestors, these real magicians, to receive rewards. We realizing that to receive the rewards, I need to create them first in my mind, in my being, in my vibration, so that I could actually be able to reap the rewards. Okay, to reap what I saw. So what did you plant in your cosmic soil? Did you plant fear-based thoughts? Did you plant your doubts? Did you plant your self loathing emotions? Did you plant the actual courage? Did you plant the actual I am enough, I deserve what I wish, because I am ready to receive? Okay, you are ready to receive. That's the important. Okay, your inner children are gaining confidence, strengthening bonds with your inner child, realizing that what came to me in form of lesson could have been manifested out of pain that I've experienced as a child, and now I recognize that pain, and now I learn how to transmute it into the wisdom. And that's where we are at the moment, collective. Okay, this beautiful um, planetary alignments as well, those 6 planets aligned, it's very actually beautiful, right? So those planetary alignments, they form unity. Okay, so we've seen a beautiful cosmic wedding of a moon and the sun yesterday as a divine cosmic eclipse. I see 1818. Okay, and we've seen how beautifully they created this amazing ring of fire that created the energy of manifestation. Okay, also we've seen 6 planetary alignments wherever you were at, as well as this beautiful magical meteor shower of Perseus, which actually is the anchoring, the I am ready to receive. Okay, so so this is a beautiful, we are active, the activated third eye chakra happened yesterday especially. Some of us may have experienced a beautiful magic moment with activation of the third eye, seeing multidimensionally, having experiences, multidimensional experiences with different beings. Okay, as well as facing the shadows, the fears that we still had to look into. And that was a very important period. This period of time is what matters for this. So I see that we as a collective are aligning into our true hearts. Okay, and that heart emits this love for self and for others. that connects us more to one another. It connects us more to everything around us, to Mother Earth, Mother Nature, the animals, okay, and humans themselves, as well as acknowledging the realization that we are not alone in this cosmos, obviously. And we have extraterrestrial brothers and sisters that also are letting themselves to be known by us, because we are ready to receive. Okay. So this is a collective energy that I love seeing, because it's beautiful. The dreams are happening. We are strong enough to embrace what once we were fearing. Now we are ready to embrace it in the most authentic way, because we listened to our heart and to our intuition. We connected more and activated that within us. This beautiful period is still working on us. Okay, it wasn't just yesterday, or it's been a period. It's been, you may feel it for at least another few days. So just yeah, me too. I'm very excited, Lilith, actually, very much so. So I believe that we will experience a lot of transformational periods, as I was saying in yesterday's live, that we are going through this metamorphosis each level we come into. Okay, so we are rising, we are ascending. Yeah, that staircase to ascension. Okay, we are ascending, and each ascension that we receive a gift, we receive the reward, whether it is activating some of our powers, where it is releasing some of the fear-based patterns that were very difficult to release for even generations are here. Okay, so we are actually going through a lot of metamorphosis levels. Each level we go. Hello, Sansu. Hello, Sansu. Okay, you are asking questions, so I guess that this is it. Have you been listening to the collective? I see 2222, because collective energy is usually the starting point, and then the personal readings are usually very similar to the collective energy. So these collective energies are not irrelevant to you. Okay, they are relevant as much as the personal readings. So I recommend you to listen to the collective energy, so that you can get more insight into your life, other than just listening to your personal reading, because this is almost like a pre-play of that uh, beautiful message that you're about to receive by your spirit guides. So that's how it. So hello, coming towards. Oh, that's not name. Oh, okay. Hello, Georgie. Welcome. All right. So my phone is pretty hot. So I hope my phone is going to be okay, because the sunset shouldn't be so hot anymore. We are at the period of sunset. You can see a little bit. You see the beautiful sunset, but my phone is getting pretty hot, so we will see how that goes. Otherwise, we will have to move indoor. Okay, so everyone, I hope that you've enjoyed this collective reading, at least some of you that were aware of it and have been listening, like you, Lilith, very much. I hope you enjoyed this. And we all. Nanda, welcome. Hello, Janice. Good one. Thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for bringing us together to co-create this. And yes, like and subscribe, then you can catch me live quite often. I've been coming almost every day, so you may be getting reading. If not today, we may get a reading next time. Okay. So who have reading and is currently here. I see 3 people here. So say me if you're here. Type me if you're here, and I'm gonna choose from those intuitively. It's no list, it's no like who came first will be served, but it's my spirit guides are choosing the right person. Okay, so we're gonna take Lilith first because Lilith already wrote. So okay, Lilith, what is your question actually? Let's cleanse the energy. All right, so let's cleanse the energies with mother water. General guidance. Okay, dear. Let's go. That book should be hopefully up and running within the next 2 weeks if things gonna go well, guys. So I'm gonna post when it's ready. I'm gonna post the link in the post section. I'm literally new to these things, even the Patreon. I've been having it for ages, but I have put just a couple of things and I didn't actually do much with it. So now it's all coming to the actual picture, which is great. So, okay, dear Lilith, take a deep breath with me and let's go through our spirit guides. Archangel Michael is present to all of us as always, protecting me and protecting all of us and our sacred space. Archangel Metatron is here as well to have the energetic field in peace. Archangel Raphael is here also. Okay, Lilith. So I feel this period of time for you. You may have been feeling it during this time of eclipse especially. Is about shifting the perception. So as I said, the collective energy is always very resonating. So you receive this. You've been going through a few shifts of perception, perhaps dismantling all old perceptions, dismantling old beliefs, dismantling old negative narratives or all even program narratives that came from perhaps your lineage, the parents, the members, the society, education, wherever, whatever that was, or religion perhaps even. You are shedding old skin. You are rising above those old narratives, and it's coming to now to the light where you no longer want to entertain certain people, you no longer want to entertain certain perceptions that your environment may have, I hear, been forcing you to participate in. You no longer want to. It's stifling. Okay, you feel it's stifling. And also it may be especially regarding to connections, whether the connections with your uh, friends, family members, okay, connection with people around you, okay, you truly rising your awareness. The hanging man is looking from the higher perception perspective, so you are shifting those perspectives, and this is a very important period for you of this transformation. And I feel it's almost shocking sometimes that what's revealed to you, okay, but trust it. Universe says trust it. It's the spirit guides that are guiding to, and they're opening that awareness for you, for your higher knowing, as you have been retreating and going within and recharging, okay. Don't be afraid to retreat and to recharge if you don't feel you need, if you don't feel that you need to be necessarily connected to certain people. Just don't. Just move to your quiet place where you feel undisturbed, and just stand your ground with it, okay. Don't let anybody to take advantage of you. Don't let anybody to discourage you from where is your soul guiding you are here, okay. Your soul is guiding you already somewhere. You already feeling that within you, even though perhaps you still not 100% courageous or confident. There's already something guiding you towards that inner truth that you already have, okay. It could be regarding to love. It could be regarding to your divine counterpart if you have anyone in mind. You came as a hermit, yeah, Virgo energy. You came as the soul that is now truly tuning into your own self. You're tuning into your own light. You starting to recognize that that inner voice doesn't come from external God, from somebody out there, but that inner voice is coming from me, yeah. And I am the one now to listen to it, and am ready to receive what I am worthy of and what I deserve. And now you are coming into that stillness. But first of all, you had to shed old skin and those old programmings, perceptions, manipulations by others, okay? All those bickering so-called friends and people that didn't try, that um, didn't want you to ascend. They didn't want you to move forward, because I hear they would lose their the crutch, the supporting point of, yeah. You dreamt with a snake last night. Okay, it's synchronicities. There you go. The snake represents also Kundalini activation, okay? It's like a serpent, it's Kundalini activation. So you may have, or you may experience that kind of energy activation in some of your meditation, okay? The spirit guides are guiding you. Choose your form of meditation, that your form of way how to center yourself, how to get yourself in that space, in that void, that from where you channel, okay. Because you may receive very new activation ideas, activation insights that will activate you, I hear accelerate you into the new shift, okay? You have crossed the mountains of those fears and hurdles that we spoke in one of the live streams, that heaviness of your life that you didn't feel anymore, that you are part of. Yeah, that kind of life that does guys, when I'm reading, I'm obviously not reading chat, okay? I'm reading only the person that I'm reading currently for. So I would really like to ask you to stop posting the same questions over and over again to get my attention. You're not going to get my attention during a reading for somebody else. Yeah, that's called integrity. Just to be patient and wait and interact. Perhaps even support the one that has been read. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be integrity, right? So if you could stop posting and flooding the chat with unnecessary repetitive questions, I would highly appreciate it, so that I could actually find amidst that sea of repetitive questions the actual person I'm reading for. Yeah, because you wouldn't like that to be done to you. So do the others that you would like to have them do to you. Or there's also version, don't do to others as you wouldn't have them want to do to you. So the integrity based way to interact in a public place. Thank you very much for understanding. So that does it make sense? Doesn't with you? So this current energy, I think that's all I've been receiving. This current energy for you is to connect with your actual feelings that will guide you to your inner core of authentic self, that will help you to center your inner being in stillness, and perhaps even go to nature if you feel guided to help you to receive, because you are ready to receive, to help you to receive what the next stage of your path is, and let it be guided to you naturally, okay? Let it be unfolded naturally. Just you get the old skin as you shifted the perception and you see things different now that it has been before the eclipse, let's say, or before some time, okay? Don't let your environment that doesn't have the best interest, even though they may be claiming, oh, I have a best interest for you, but they're actually then discouraging you from your own dreams. That's not a best interest in mind, okay? If somebody is discouraging us from our authentic desire that our soul is guiding us to go forward, whether it is some place or someone, and those so-called friends are discouraging you from that, they're not friends, they're frenemies, or they have no idea what your path is. So don't listen to those things. And this is for the collective, this is for everyone actually. Don't listen to people that are discouraging you from something that your inner core is guiding you towards, okay? That's a immediate red flag that these people don't mean it well with you. They don't have your best interest in mind, or they're operating and projecting from their limited perceptions. They're operating and projecting from their fear-based scenarios, their fear-based minds. So it has nothing to do with our path. So don't let anyone to manipulate you into believing something that your soul or your heart obviously doesn't share the same vision as they do. It's obviously a red flag that these people don't have the best interest in mind. And if they still try to, but their limited perceptions don't reach that level, that's not relevant for you anymore. That's the shedding the old skin. Okay, shedding those people and places and situations that no longer serve or aligns with your higher path that you go in. And look at that beautiful ray of light coming towards us. Okay, that's the affirmation of it. So shift the perception, trust and thrive in that new knowing, because you overcame the mountains and now you can enjoy the pleasure of looking from a higher top, just like your consciousness. Yeah, you been touched by a moment perhaps, or you will, I hear you will be touched by a moment where you will receive, peek into what your higher self oversees, almost like a part of your timeline that is going to help you to navigate towards your next steps in life. So, and to receive that, you need to be a receptive energy, not control, not being trying to drive a steering wheel that geology. I was just talking about desperate impatience with you guys. I don't know if you don't understand, but it's not polite to ask for the readings when you see I'm literally reading for somebody else. If you're waiting in a waiting room for your doctor to call you, and he obviously has a patient before you, are you desperately knocking on the door? Please take me, take me now, take me now. Come on, guys. All right, we are not in the kindergarten. Where is the integrity? Right? I don't want to be blocking you. I want you to learn integrity and to learn that sometimes to receive you need to be patient. And that is part of the collective energy as well. I'm not a McDonald's belt, right? That is gonna be jumping as somebody's whistling on the... No way. You must patiently wait until I finish reading somebody else, because that energy of impatience and desperation is coming from toxic ego of selfishness, and that is the low vibration, and it drains the rest of the collective, and we are not going to allow it. Yeah, so the gentle warning for those of you impatient one. Yeah, I see you, geology. I see Manish Sharma. It's like, guys, like, if you want to have a read, you need to have some kind of awareness what's going on around you. Like, be present. Be present in the actual moment. Absorb that moment that is happening before you. So, dear Lilith, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much and for putting trust in me. And you have a beautiful journey. You're on the right path, so that's the important part. So don't be afraid and just let go of those fears. Let go of all those little monkey minds, okay? Because you don't need that anymore. Let go of people if they are like that to you, because you are aligning with your true self, and everything comes to you in the right moment. Everything exactly timed, so we don't need to chase it. 4441. Thank you so much. Lilith, for some reason, I feel that you're the only human here and everything else seems to be like some robots, AI, bots. I'm starting to truly question geology if you're a human or if you are just AI robot. Because you absolutely dismissed what I said. That's incredible. That is so-called reward for blockage to block you, because this is not how humans operate. Okay. So have you even taken anything on board? What I was telling? Well, you calling me and I'm calling you. So what? Listen, you must understand that this is not appropriate. Okay. The way you operate with your emotions and with your attitude. Geology, I was just talking to all of you to stop being so desperate and keep interrupting the actual reading for somebody else. So if you don't understand this, how can you understand what's coming in your life? So I don't care if you're calling me. If you are not considerate to other people in the chat, if you're not considering to me, the reader, and demanding with such an egoistic way, I'm not going to be reading you. I'm not going to be giving you messages, because obviously you're not ready to receive. You're ready to learn the lesson. I just said this is not the kindergarten, guys, okay? So let us not behave like a children in kindergarten. I think we are overgrown that, okay? I believe. I'm gonna take a 1-minute break, so you will have that time to settle yourself down, geology. Take a deep breath and show me some patience and true kindness and consideration. So you can watch the sunset in the meantime. Okay, everybody, I hope you're enjoying the sunset. And we can continue the readings. So who is here present now? Say me. And we can continue. Okay. Thank you, dear Lilith. It's hot chocolate with soya milk. With a beautiful chihuahua. You're very welcome, dear Lilith. Lost those. So I believe in divine alignment, and that's how we maintain our boundaries. Maybe that's was what I'm talking also to, especially to people that will cross this video eventually. It will be tested. Yeah, all those toxic energies of impatience, the toxic energies of events, old programmings and mindsets that demand control, dismantled. Hello Luna, welcome to my channel, welcome. Hello, I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you enjoyed, girls, even yesterday. And tell me how you felt. Have you felt that beautiful intensity of it? Sometimes also you may have experience facing shadows or mirrored your shadows. Okay, so that's also part of the eclipse. It highlights what you're meant to release, and you just release it. Okay, you saw the entire eclipse. Oh, that's beautiful. I taught you valuable lesson. Which one? What did I teach you? That's beautiful. Yeah, it was very intense. Oh my god, yesterday I also had very intense period. I haven't seen the eclipse, unfortunately, but I definitely had a chance to see the meteor shower. I was talking to one of my friends, and she, in her country, she was also able to see the eclipse, but the meteor shower, there was cloudy weather, and she couldn't see the meteor shower. And for me, I couldn't see the eclipse because in the place where I am, it wasn't seen. But then the beautiful sky opened up in front of me, and it shone like billions of stars. And then I've seen the beautiful meteors falling. It wasn't the peak time, I guess, where meteors are meant to like shoot one after another, one after another. I haven't seen anything like that, but I've seen definitely the shooting star coming down, like the meteorites were coming once every, let's say, once every 5 minutes, which was a lot. Like it was beautiful. I love it. I always love watching stars. This is one of my most favorite thing to do at night. It must be warm. I don't like freezing and watching stars. It's just I always have to feel warm. It's just I need to feel warm to be able to. I guess that's many of us. Yeah, Lilith, I'm telling you, everything is connected. Even the fact that these triggers came on, now they're gone, yeah, as a puffed cloud, maybe it was for us to realize we don't let us not allow this behavior towards us anymore. Let's set the boundaries. You see, I left. I went for my chocolate. And I went to feed my dog because I knew that he deserves to be fed before these people deserve to be read. Because the energy backfires instantly. And sometimes we are faced by mirrors by others, and sometimes we are the mirrors to others. We need to always, and exactly this is what we are all coming to awareness, how interconnected we all are with this. Really, Luna? Yeah, we had enough. We had a lot this Lionsgate and now the eclipse, like a beautiful, beautiful period. And I've read somewhere that the even the alignments, and I saw 10044, the alignment of the planets. You know, yesterday I just seen this beautiful vision. How the moon and the sun represent the divine union of all of us divine counterparts that have some special person that we feel divinely connected to. It is the mirroring of it in an external reality, starting with the most highest moon and the sun marrying in front of our eyes, coming through so beautiful with the ring of fire celebration of their divine union once every lifetime, like and they've been having these 6 planets perfectly aligned for their divine wedding, okay, or union. And then the fireworks, shooting meteorites. That was incredible. Yesterday I was just like, wow, that's already something. And then when I feel the energies, and I constantly see timelines, I see connections, yeah, I have the ability to always see how it perfectly mirrors the timelines of us beings. We are all interconnected, so it's very important to realize that we all are connected, and what's happening in the sky is literally universe. Universe. Yeah. So each of us experiencing our individual universes, our individual skies, and that's the realization that I am the creator. Therefore, I am ready to receive what I wish, what I hope for, what I believe I deserve. Yeah, number 6. What about that, dear Luna? I'm a little bit lost in that. Okay, so I guess it's only the 2 of you and somebody. Oh yeah, number 6 planets, of course. Yes, I'm in. So Luna, would you like to have a reading? We had already reading for Lilith. Would you like to have a reading while you are here? You were guided here, so I'm happy to do a reading for you. Then maybe I'm gonna go, if nobody else comes, I may go, and I'm gonna have to do some chores. Has to be done. Okay, dear. So let's go for it now. Okay, dear angels, archangels, spirit guide. So first card came joy. So I feel from last, yeah, okay, yeah, it's typical, very connected to the collective energy as always. I'm not surprised. So for you, dear Luna, you have crossed. This is all really, really healing, as you said. You have crossed from the period of the fears, the I hear agitation. That's a new word. Agitation of whatever you've experienced before this eclipse that were making you feel unsettled within you. You have crossed that and you are coming into energy of joy. You're truly starting to feel really perhaps, or you may, you may start feeling more. Oh, you didn't have to delete that message. I would have implemented to the reading. I didn't finish reading it, so I just seen the word joy. So if you would like to repost it, and if you want me read about your actual question, we can we can comment implement it because it's all connected. So you're coming into this state of like feeling, and tell me if that's correct, okay, if you feel that already, that you are already, something within you have already felt settled, that it's not so you don't feel so agitated anymore, you don't feel so on edge anymore, you feel more like settled in your joy. You perhaps even finding the way how to relieve that negative emotions, and how to feel soothed, how to feel, that doesn't look like a dragonfly, no? Okay, how to feel soothed, how to feel finally you can take a deep breath and you know nothing bad is gonna happen. Yeah, your spirit guides are guiding you there if you're not there yet. So just let yourself be open. Say to yourself, I'm ready to receive this peace and joy. I'm ready to receive that, and I am ready to release all those blockages that are blocking me from feeling that joy, feeling that relief within me, feeling that peace inside. Okay, you may start experiencing this, and I also am very guided to this Trinity, and I think it was you that you had that Trinity. Oh, the last glimpses of sunset is happening now. Beautiful, beautiful sunset. I love watching sunsets as well. During the sunrise I usually sleep, so I'm not really much of a morning person. You've had it yet? So now it's time, your spirit guides are guiding you. Now it's time to implement it into your practical intuition. That intuition, that those intuitive insights of about yourself, what you experience, what you feel, that the universe showed you. Universe showed you what is your next stage of this evolution, what is the next stage of your progress, what is the next stage of your path, actually, in the physical sense, in the reality. Now you are guided to implement it into your practical intuition, how to make it work in the 3D. Okay, this is your next stage, and I'm very drawn to this Trinity sign again. But funny that in this card you see only two. Okay, so you are progressing from the tree, the trinity, implementing your divine masculine within you, divine feminine, and the inner child, coming to one beautiful union. Into practical intuition card shows the two, which is the mirroring of feminine and masculine energy within you, as well as then therefore um, implemented into the physical reality. No, I thought it was raining, but somebody's making some kind of machine noise. So I see this beautiful lady working and creating this spiral, yeah, on the ground with these beautiful purple flowers. Maybe the flowers or purple flowers may be important for you. Okay. uh, Hello, Samia. Welcome. After I finish reading Luna, we can read your question. Okay. Thank you. So just maybe you may be also seeing, I see 11122. You may be also seeing pictures of rabbits or the actual rabbits, okay? Because there's this rabbit, beautiful rabbit. I feel it represents the tame. I hear you are taming uh, your fears. You are taming your fears. You are taming your inner demons. You are embracing your inner demons, and instead of being running from them, you are embracing those inner fears, your inner demons, and working with them for the betterment of your purpose. Okay, you see a lot of purple flowers. Yes, the purple color is the um, upper chakras, is the crown chakra, as well as your third eye. So you're coming to that intuition, you're coming to that trust in your intuition. Yeah, it could also, and I see 11222. Okay, so you come into that intuition and that deep awareness of where you're heading, where you have to go, who you have to leave behind, and where you are meant to be. And that moon, that eclipse, was activating that deep awareness within you, and it's going to work on you as you go forward with every step. Now, regarding to the love, okay, you were asking about a how my counterpart Jay was impacted by the Lionsgate eclipse reading regarding me. Nice question. Anyway, so let's just continue with this. So with all that awareness and all this intuitive insights of where and how and in what way you want to show up in the next stages of your life, and in front of your divine counterpart, in front of yourself, really, as well as in a collective, is you are more tuned into your heart. You know that tuning into your heart, into your love, into your heart chakra, and into your deeper awareness, listening to your intuitive self, and that inner voice, the voice of the heart, is now mm, dominating your space. It's no longer the fear, it's no longer the lack, it's no longer low self-esteem, if there was. It's no longer, I hear, insecurities. You have conquered that, and if there still linger, it's just a residue, it's just slowly fading away. Okay, so what does it have to do with your divine counterpart Jay, how it affected his himself, really? Wow, okay, so he went through the healing as well. It affected his heart chakra. It feels that he may have experienced the heart opening, heart activation. With this eye on the cup, I feel that there's a incredible period. I look at that. You see those alignments? We could say as those 6 planets aligning, and the the eye of the beholder in the solar eclipse. Yeah. So it activated his third eye. It felt, it feels that he may have experienced some kind of epiphany, especially regarding to you and the communication with you. The way he perhaps communicated, I hear, it wasn't from his inner core. It was more from ego, and now he realized it. So he's healing that within him. It feels that he may experience the true I hear authentication, but I feel it's more with the spirit. So what I would say it's that he has become more open to express himself more authentically. So you may experience your divine counterpart in a more mature, integrity-based way. He is learning this from this experience, is learning that there's no need to fear what's the unknown, no need to fear my own emotions. I hear it's no need to fear them. I'm just going to embrace them, because I feel that things that were blocking me from expressing myself authentically to my divine counterpart, to my divine feminine, okay, to you, has not been fully embodied who I truly am. Yeah, I haven't fully embodied my true self in the way I presented myself to her. So I feel that he may come truly more mature. It may be gradual. I feel you may not experience like incredible fast-paced scenario, but it's more gradual. It's more of a slow pace of a page. It's just going to test the water first, but it's going to be more reciprocity happening between the two of you. I feel that you may even, there's an energy of a courage. We don't know if he's going to do it. It's not prediction, it's just energy read. But he feels more encouraged by it to initiate certain connection, communication with you, and reciprocate what you've given him. Okay, there's still underlined fear and anxiety for him, but what is above it already is this desire to build, yeah, to build this connection into this treaty, to build it more tangibly, yeah, whatever that means between the two of you. I feel that he's still fighting his ego, his fears, his false sense of entrapment in something, in some healing wounds cycle, but it's already below, it's already not as strong in the power. Okay, what's overpowering it is divine destiny is guiding him, and he feels that this is meant to be. He has a deep passion for you. Okay, so that passion is guiding him. That's the driving force. Okay, he's working on himself. He's working perhaps even on some kind of communication that may be from that centered place, that may be from that more mature place. And I feel I'm going to sneeze, so it's a confirmation as always. So he may need to end things in his life that no longer serve him to continue certain paths or certain way of life, I hear. And he, I don't know if he's married to some other woman, or if not, then you represent the Empress in his life already, and he wants to balance it out. He wants to balance this connection into more tangible way. So it doesn't mean that he may like immediately ask you to marry him, but he sees you as a potential for something deep, something tangible, something nurturing, and something that he could imagine life with and growing old with. Okay, if he was some kind of player type, he may realize that this woman is very much have an effect on me that I no longer want to be that. I wish to actually give my all to that woman. But first of all, he needs to end certain parts of himself, yeah, that wouldn't intervene or interfere into your correction. Okay, and because he has very responsible mindset, he came as an emperor, meaning that he's not any kind of immature boy. He's very responsible, therefore it may take some time because he wants to make sure that he comes right, he comes correct. Okay, he's not going to play anymore. He wants to be the emperor for the empress that he sees in you. So yes, Luna, I believe that you are on the right path, and this person, Jay, may finally realize that you are worth pursuing in a more deeper sense. And when he goes through all these releasing, because it may be initiated in this part of period, yeah, with this solar eclipse, and it may be initiated in him, it may be activated in him, but now it's gonna be, it's like the universe saying, and I love using this quote from a Starsky and Hutch comedy with Snoop Dogg, when Snoop Dogg says to the Starsky and Hutch, I laid out for you to play it out. So universe and the eclipse period laid it out for him to play it out now. So that period of playing it out, it may take some time. But for you, it's important that you focus on the first part of your reading and you establish your own being so that you both can come halfway aligned and everything is vibration. Now it's up to all of you and your inner work to make this happen, because these are not prediction, these are energy reads, but it's all can change any minute depending on each decision that you make. So that's why my spirit guides always guiding you for your way to present yourself in the next stage of your life as the best possible authentic self, because that can then align with your divine counterpart if he does his inner work. So it's all about that. What decisions you guys going to take from now on? Are you going to take that leap, or are you going to repeat the cycles? So that's what I have for you, dear Luna. I hope it resonates with you. I hope it gave you encouragement, and thank you for putting trust in me, and thank you for being here. Thank you, dear Luna, for being a moderator now. You're very kind. Thank you so much. And Lilith, I thought I put you blue, but maybe I didn't. So let me read the chat now. Hello, Akshita. You've got a friend called Adamya. What does he generally think about me? Yeah, guys, I keep repeating it over and over again. When you see me reading someone, I am not reading the chat of others. I'm only browsing through the chat to particularly find only that concrete person I'm reading for, to to read their responses. So if you flood with your questions, repetitive questions, if you flood the chat, I'm dismissing it, right? When you come to the live and see that me or any other reader, okay, is in the middle of reading, even if I'm looking at the chat, I'm not looking at your questions, I'm looking at the person that I'm reading for, because I need his response or their response to know. Hello, Janivik, welcome to Norway. So, Janivik, you're with us for a while now, and could you please tell us how do you say hello in Norwegian? I would love to know. Sending love back at you. That's great, dear Akshita. Thank you for understanding. Oh, really? Can I put you blue, Luna, then? You're so kind. And Lilith, I don't know if you want it to be or not. You guys not obliged, but if you happen to feel that you want to, so I put you blue. I put you as a moderator, dear Luna. Thank you so much one more time for your offer. But guys, I just want to tell you, don't feel overwhelmed, okay? You don't have to chase every single troll if you want to focus on your readings, okay? If you've been read, don't worry about trolls. When I read particularly you, and I hope that if Sue is going to see this live stream, or Sean, or who else did I put as a moderator? If any of you lovely friends that offer themselves to be moderators, if you will happen to be read that moment, don't worry about moderating that moment. Focus on the reading, okay? Focus with your beautiful energy on your own reading, because it's your time now. It's your special moment, yeah? So I will handle those trolls, or just ignore them if I will be in full channeling mode and nobody else will be around. You just focus on your reading, okay? Because that's the most important why I came here for, and why I am connecting to you. And I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I don't want you to feel bothered or disturbed or drained after the readings, okay? Because you have to deal with trolls. We all are being, all of us that are here in this particular live stream and particular YouTube channel with myself now, you all being collectively guided here. So if we receive trolls in our chat, it's not only for teaching me certain patience or whatever I need to learn, but all of us, okay? So I just noticed my eyes are quite wet, as if I was crying. Yesterday was very hard. I couldn't really sleep. I went to sleep very late at 5 a.m. So I guess I still feel it now. Akshita, you may have a pleasure to take a reading from me now. We can take your reading. So, what's your question, Akshita? Okay, let's see what he feels about you, okay? What is it, Adamia? Currently, for what the energies of the other. Okay, actually, I don't know who that person is to you, but I don't see many. Yeah, I don't see many love energies. What I see more is, yeah, he may be knowing you from childhood, or there could have been something in past memories that you may have experienced, whether it was something innocent, something romantic in a sense. But at this stage, I feel that this person, Adamia, I'm going to say Adamia, okay. Thank you. So this particular person that you're asking about, Adamia, he's in the stage of secluding and retreating from people, from love. Okay, I don't see that there is any offering. Okay, I feel that he has been hurt, or he has been fearful of love or sharing love with others, and I feel that he has detached from you or from any possibility of love at this moment. Okay, this is the period where both of you are meant to follow your inner journeys for your particular self-development and for your particular purpose that you came here to do, or for your journey to your authentic self. Okay, 13113. So you and them or him are currently not in alignment regard to love. For sure, it feels that he's going through heartbreak that is still affecting a lot of his thoughts. He has a negative mindset towards love at this moment. He has a negative feelings or fears towards love. It feels that he literally retreated from all offers that were presented to him, especially at this period, as well as the offer from you. Even though he may have a double thought about it, um, but eventually his fears have overpowered this idea, and he has been detaching from that currently. It could be temporary. I'm just reading current energies. I'm not saying that in few months or years there may be perhaps something or not. It depends how your journeys will align in future, but this current energetic timeline shows that he's in a process of healing. He's in a process of overcoming his fears from past heartbreaks. He is moving forward. He's feel that at this moment you both are guided with your own spirit team to work on your growth. Okay, there is potential because you've got Six of Cups. There could be interest in him, but at the moment it's overpowered by fear or some form of anxieties, worst case scenarios mindset, and you may have experienced that with him. But what I see between the two of you, that there could be possibility for growth if you allow each other to align with your own inner divine masculine, divine feminine. And for those of you that know me, you know that I'm not doing just shallow readings like, yeah, he thinks about you 3 times a week, and yeah, he loves you, or he doesn't love you, or he's gonna call you. I'm not doing those. When I read about love and love connection, it usually is connected to your inner growth, because love is a extension of your inner growth, and whatever is happening to you externally is happening within you internally. So my readings are usually very deep and deeply ingrained in our inner growth. Okay, I never separate these two. So same here, your spirit guides are guiding you to express your authentic self. Whatever you're growing from this experience, you express it out into the world. And if that attracts his attention, then the alignment may come. But you need to allow him to be attracted to your feminine power, not to demand that I want to know what's going on with you. You're not texting me, you're not calling me, you're not expressing your love to me. Why? It's only only going to create resentment in him. So you as a feminine, if you wish that there will be some future timeline, you need to set that pace in you. You need to set that intention in you, and you need to allow the natural destiny unfolding to unfold naturally. Okay, and there is potential. There is potential. I can see it. Yeah, if you sometimes feel guided, but to send him a beautiful message of love, but it cannot come, and your spirit guides are highlighting this, it cannot come from place of fear, it cannot come from place of ego, impatience, or demand. If some impulse of love that you would like to express to him comes from that inner love, natural, soulful energy. For instance, you go on the walk and you see this beautiful butterfly. The first thing that you feel with all your might, that wow, I wish to share with my loved one. That's the beautiful way. Yeah, that's the way, the vibration of the energy, the correct vibration of the energy. Hello there, Sue, welcome. Is the correct one. That from that space of uh, 0 point, from that space of love, natural love for nature, natural love for that beautiful moment that you just experienced, you can share with your loved one if you feel guided towards, but it cannot be from the place of lack, place of fear. Okay, so, and that way you both can connect. If you're meant to be, it will never pass you by. But we need to also allow those stages of growth that both of you experience during the time, okay, along the way. You've got a beautiful heart, so you need to approach it from the higher perspective. And that's why the solar eclipse came to us and activated those energies within us. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you feel it. Hello dear Sue, welcome. Lovely to see you today. I speak to you on chat, and we can speak about yesterday if you wish. How are you doing today? I may put one more question. Does he find you attractive? Yeah, oh my god. Look, I have 2 decks here, yeah? How many cards could be? Over 100, yeah? And I ask, does he find you attractive? Only 1 card came out. Attraction. He does find you attractive. That's why he has all these fears, because he is not ready to embrace that intensity, yeah? Give the relationship a chance. You've got a beautiful timeline aligned, but you need to approach it from the right place, from the place of love and place of unconditional energy, okay, rather than demand. Okay, dear Akshita, trust in divine love, trust what you feel for him, trust in that love, and try to soothe that impatient ego that we have, because we as a feminines, we obviously are more in tune. We are tuned into our masculines much more than they are tuned into us. So we already know, but they still need to catch up with us. So it's about a period where you not just aimlessly waiting, but you are allowing yourself to grow while you are anticipating that beautiful union with him, if it's meant to be, if that's the one. But it feels that you both have attraction for each other, and you both can imagine some beautiful connection, but first he has to go through the healing. Okay, you're very welcome. Thank you for putting trust in me, Akshita. Very many blessings to you, and thank you so much for co-creating this. Thank you. Dear Sue, you must have heard me telepathically because I was talking to you, Luna, Sean, and who was the other one that was actually offering the moderators? I was saying, dear, thank you, dear Luna. Okay. Lilith. I think Lilith was also asking. Okay, so we've got Janovic, we've got Time Pass. Welcome, Time Pass. We've got Sue. Would you like to have a reading today as well? We've got Imported Baby. So we've got 4 people. Okay, I'm going to actually ask the spirit guides who's ready for reading. Thank you so much, Akshita, for liking to come to my readings, to my channel. I'm really grateful. Thank you. I'm getting cold, guys. We need to move to the inside. So before I do next reading, I always do little breaks between because the energies connect. So let me just shift and move indoor and we can continue, okay? Because after the sunset went down, it's pretty cold now. All right, so this is gonna be interesting. Hold your hearts, guys. Wow. Acrobacy. Lovely. That's great. So we have everything set up. So okay. saw a beautiful sunset together. Okay. Hello again. So we are ready. I'm gonna put something on my top because it's actually quite cold already. Whew. Thank you so much for your likes. I see 10 likes. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate it. So, what did I miss? Thank you, dear Luna. Okay, we Indians have notion that foreigners are blunt, insane, and expressing their feelings and thoughts, but I don't feel the same with you. Oh, Kshita, that's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, some Western people uh, may be blunt. Sometimes I was also blunt to certain people that were very crossing the boundaries, like very in a very aggressive way. But in general, it's not my nature. Yeah. So thank you so much for sh- uh, for this beautiful comment. Ah, that's nice. Thank you so much, Akshita. Yeah. What's the point of scolding someone? I know because I feel the energy. I know that it's very important for people. This this is something that we all go through. I also went through this kind of energy of um, mm, desperation, energy of feeling impatience. We all going through this. So we all learn from it as well. So thank you so much for pointing it out. Very, very nice and kind of you. If you convert to channel now, you should take this question, but you need to be patient. Yeah, patience. And when I was younger, Sagittarius, as a Sagittarius, naturally, we are quite impatient people. That was one of the lessons universe gave me a lot, to learn to be patient through my personal experiences. So patience is actually one of those that many of us experience, I believe. Oh, really, Akshita? I made it possible to know the answers correctly to the question. This was a random question, by the way. Wow! I'm so grateful that Spirit Guide said it the right way. That's good. That's good. That's great. Hello, Barno. Welcome to my chat. To today's live. How was your experience yesterday with the eclipse and the meteorite showers and the inner state, inner cosmos, when the outer cosmos was reflecting? Oh, thank you so much, Akshita. I feel connected as well to you all, and I'm really great to. Yes, distance is not important. I want to speak about it. Actually, I feel guided. I've seen a lot of people also, even regarding to love. Okay, my hair is crazy today. I feel like it's standing everywhere because I fell asleep with the bun on my head and it always all over the place. So don't mind my hair this time, okay? So anyway, it doesn't matter. So I wanted to speak about, before I read somebody else, I wanted to speak about this. I've seen a lot of people really fear-based thoughts about um, differences between their divine connections, yeah, whether they are twin flames or soulmate connections. And a lot of people feel that and what's holding them back, one or the other side, is that they have a big age gap, or that they have this great distance between them. And this old mindset programming may be saying, oh, there's a big age gap, it's never gonna work, because they have a preconceived idea of somebody in past that were of the same age, let's say, but behave very immaturely. Okay, or there's a distance between us, it's never gonna work, how are we going to meet, it's never gonna work. We need to realize, guys, it was made on purpose. If this is the divine connection, the that choice that you are, oh, Johnny Vic, yeah, I'm gonna do your reading as well. um, it happens for the reason why the divine connections have the biggest distance between them, or has this greatest biggest age gap between them, or were raised in absolutely different religions or lifestyles, yeah, because it's meant to dismantle all this false matrix agenda, and it's meant to dismantle as well, therefore inner chaos. It's meant to dismantle all the barriers, and Rumi has a beautiful quote, that are holding this love hostage, in chains, in limitations, in boxes that the Lord didn't ask for. It's about choosing love no matter what the matrix layout is, because the divine connection came here for a deeper purpose than just having fun, yeah, or wasting time on thinking whether she's too young for me, whether I'm too old for her or for him, or whether there is two oceans apart. You know, love doesn't choose according to location. Love doesn't choose according to number of age. Love chooses according to alignment and energetic alignment, as well as if it was destined contract, which most of the divine connection, we signed up for this connection. And we signed up also for all the lessons that we are meant to experience, so that we stop focusing on the irrelevant aspects of that, like reasons, finding all possible reasons not to go for it. Oh, she's too old for me, or she's too young for me, or oh, I feel old for her, or she's too pretty for me, or I'm too pretty for her or for him. You know, like true love doesn't care about things like that. You know, true love doesn't care if you are on the other side of the world, if you are this or that ethnicity, if you look different than I do. Like, it doesn't care. It cares about the heart and the soul and the connection, and it's beyond logical thinking. So I want us all to remind it to ourselves all the time when those negative thoughts and fears creep in. Yeah, especially to masculines, because the masculines, they operate more on the stoic and the logic mindset, but also some feminines as well. Don't worry about it. Your divine counterparts, your divine feminines, or your divine masculines in certain feminines, your divine counterparts. They love you the way you are. Whatever came with you in your own cosmic package is part of you. That's already naturally, perfectly aligning with your divine counterpart, because you complement each other. Did you remember my yesterday? Where's my notepad? Did you remember, guys, my yesterday's channeled drawing? The Rubik's Cube? This is divine feminine. This is divine masculine. Metamorphosing from old mindsets and all those programmings that are blocking the love coming, flowing towards him in authentic way. And this is how it looks when divine feminine and divine masculine unite. Does it look like chaos? No. It looks like perfect mosaic. Let's say the dark blue is the divine masculine and the white squares is divine feminine. What do you see? Perfect mosaic, isn't it? Perfect sculpture of a beautiful sprouting. That's what it is. So however old or young you are, wherever you live, whoever you are, it does not matter to the heart. It can always align. Good night, Akshita. Welcome again, and thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Big greetings to India. Namaskaram. Namaskaram. Guys, sorry if it's... So yeah, I was guided to say that and remind it to us. Okay, so let's move forward. So who do we have left here? We have Janivik. We have Namaste, or Namaste, exactly, I love that. Namaste. By the way, Akshita, before you go, what's the difference between saying Namaste and Namaskaram? Is it the difference between Buddhism and Hinduism? Namaste could be Buddhists and Namaskaram could be Hinduists. Thank you, dear Janivik. Yeah, the spirit guides always highlight important things for the twin flames, because the twin flames and soulmates, they okay, Namaskaram said South India. Perfect. As a greeting, yeah. Sadhguru keeps saying it, isn't it? Thank you so much for clearing that out for us, dear Akshita, and have a beautiful night. Thank you for coming. Okay, so I'm guided to Janivik right now. Thank you, spirit guides, for showing me Janivik's energy. And we're going to read message for Janivik. Janivik, what is your question? Namaste is mostly said commonly by North Indians of people of the north side. Very interesting. Thank you for saying it. Okay, so at least I know finally. Why is that? Bye bye, dear Akshita, again, and thank you for your beautiful words. And I wish you all the best with everything. And trust in love that you feel, okay? There is a beautiful energy there. It just has to grow a little bit more. It has to ripen. Bye bye. Okay, perfect. So let's move on to Janivik. 611 right there. So beautiful, angels, archangels, spirit guides. Thank you so much for connecting to Janivik's higher self. Please, what is the Janivik's current energetic? What is Janivik meant to experience this and focus on? What is this beautiful period of solar eclipse meant to bring for her growth and journey? Okay, dear Janivik. Oh, I don't know if I did see Janivik, let's go, let's see. Love your energy and painting outside. Have a little break. Oh, you're painting. Beautiful, beautiful. I would like to see your paintings. Hold on, guys. I need to find Janivik's message. You know, guys, also, hello. What helped me to learn patience is living in Ireland. And I think that everybody should have that experience to live in Ireland for a while. Irish people are extremely chilled out people and extremely patient. They don't rush like America or some European countries, like this country, for instance. They don't rush their lives. They flow through life and they enjoy that every moment. And we all have to learn this. That's what helped me to learn patience. Everywhere you go in Ireland, you have no possibility to rush anywhere because, especially in Dublin, everywhere is the traffic, like long colonies of cars all through the city. Therefore, the buses don't operate. Yeah, now they already do. Obviously, they already have better technology. So now you can read on the board there is a bus coming in 3 minutes or 2 minutes. So it's much more clear. But in past, when I lived there before the technology started taking over, you knew what time the bus is leaving the beginning station, and then you just had to wait. And then it depended what the traffic is. If it was calculated to be there in 5 minutes, it could have been 25 minutes. So if you were working, if you said to your boss that, let's say, I'm late because the bus was stuck in traffic, because everybody knows how it works, it's automatically accepted, you know, because nobody rushes there. It's not like you must like get crazy because the bus didn't come in 2 minutes. Yeah, like that what helped me to really soothe my being and stop focusing on time. Yeah, but focusing more on the moment. So it's actually very beautiful contrast between, let's say, this particular country in Eastern Europe versus the country of Ireland where I lived majority of my life. And that shaped me to be this peaceful, calm person. Obviously, sometimes I'm impatient, but I know how to work with impatience now because I had many years to practice. So I would suggest, whether you are from the country that is fast paced and everything is rush, 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 rushing, rushing here, rushing there, and you constantly in beta frequency and constantly like, oh, I cannot even like chill out, I cannot take a breather. Take a holiday and go to Ireland, or go to country that doesn't operate on rush hour, or rushing, 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 time, time, time. You know, that that deep matrix agenda of harassing humanity on fast-paced rushing time, going to a job, having those I don't even know how you call them, those timers that some companies already installed, even in Ireland, those big fish corporations that only care about greed, yeah, 5-star hotels and all those things, that you need to a how do you call that, timestamp yourself, like with a card, like, oh, I came at 800, woo, yeah, or with a whatever fingerprint. That's harassing humanity constantly, like a 1984 Orwell movie or book. Okay, we must, and everything that I say in these live streams are guided by spirit guides, so everything that I say has some important message for someone out there. So that's what spirit guides also want us to disconnect from the sense of time. Yeah, I don't even wear clock. I got rid of the watch ages ago, because what does it say? That you consciously, yeah, disconnect from that matrix agenda of controlling your life by time. More you disconnect from sense of time, more you can have a space to shift to 5th D consciousness, because there the time is not relevant, meaning you can flow in natural flow, and therefore you will be aligned with moments and situations and opportunities where time will no longer harass you. Yeah, so that's how you can create your reality. That's how you can shift your reality to the higher 4th D, 5th D level of consciousness. So we always stay in the 3D planet reality, shift into 4D, but the consciousness can shift to 5th D, not a physical reality, because this is the 3D planet. It can shift to 4D experience on this planet with a 5th D mindset, with a 5th D consciousness, where we can create from. And that's where the time has no place to be anymore. So we need to make that change within our mindset, within our lifestyle. Don't let time control us. Don't let anybody to rush us. Don't rush things, because if you support that energy of rushing things, that energy will come back to you tenfold, experiencing people, places and things that require you to be in that fast-paced beta rush mindset, which then creates energy of blocking your natural flow of self. Okay, so that's that. Thank you, spirit guides, for this. Somebody is meant to hear it. And now we are moving on Janivik. Now when I said what I needed to say. Yeah. antique with on the walls and white. So you've been in Bergen, nice. Bergen is in Switzerland, no? Janivik, where do you live? Are you in Norway or are you in Switzerland? Or maybe I'm mixing the Bergen. Is it okay? General for this week. Okay, I found the question. Okay, anyways, paint manager reading for this week. La 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 la. What color? Yeah, I don't know. Akshita probably left already. Let's get the flow. Yeah. Okay, okay. So, Janivik, we're going to do general, okay? Oh, Bergen is in the on the west of Norway. Thank you so much for clarifying it. But there is Bern. Bern is in Switzerland, I believe, if I'm correct. Anyway, so let's go for it. Okay. It's a little bit shaky because I have it put on my table and I don't have anything else to put it on, so we have to experience a little shake. It's fine. Okay, dear Janovic, there's still this energy of grief lingering, but let's see how it progressed. I think you've been dealing with your sister, am I correct? Or maybe it's... Okay, Janovic, let's go for it. So at this moment, you've still been dealing with this grief, but now I am again, just like Akshita had that infinity sign where it was no longer Trinity but it was infinity, like 8. Okay, the fully integrated within you. I am drawn to this forehead currently, and there's this infinity sign. So I feel for you, dear Janvik. Yeah, I feel I remember a little bit. Hello, Annie. Yeah, I'm currently reading somebody, so later on, okay? So, Janivik, I'm currently seeing this almost highlighted. I feel that your third eye is opening, meaning that you are intuitively, maybe this um, solar eclipse period, as well as all the alignments of the planets and the energies that are actually very intense, is activating your third eye and connecting you, as many of us actually collectively connecting you more to your higher perspective of what's happening around you and why. Okay, so you are actually learning the wisdom behind um, that situation that you have with your sister, or you may be receiving currently, or you may be receiving in upcoming days, some form of epiphany for you, or more clarifications of or clarity of why you have to go through this experience with your sister, or with your family members, or whatever you're going through regarding to that grief as well. You still have a spirit of owls. They are always there where we need to gain wisdom. So spirit animals of owls, they are representatives of the wisdom. We know that. Jesus, that was too much. And therefore, whenever we are meant to receive the divine wisdom for something that has been repeating cycle, this owl spirit animals of owls are present. So you're not alone. Your spirit animal at the moment, the is there around you, helping you figure out all the necessary needed hints of puzzle pieces of why, the root of the issue. Why are you experiencing this? And perhaps you even get memories that you've signed up for this, because you did sign up for this experience with your sister. I feel, why is this experience happening for them? Yeah, to teach you boundaries, okay? To teach you to not to people please up till the extent that somebody's going to take advantage of it, or walk over you. Okay, you are meant to learn to have a compassion as well, and to, with your divine energy of, you're very sensitive person, you're empath, okay? You have very empathetic energy. So you are activating shadows within others that then projected on you. I see 21717. They're projected on you if they cannot handle them themselves from that high perspective. So you are here together to mirror in each other this generational karma, I hear. Okay, you are the one that wishes to have peace in the family. You are the one that creates the harmony in the family. You are the one that creates the loving and caring, compassionate environment in the family. Yeah, she's going through trauma in childhood, and you are the one for her to present her with that love, so that it triggered something in her childhood, and now it's helping her heal it with the love that you express for her, the love that you show her, even despite the toxicity that she emits to you. You still expressing that energy of love towards her, that is softening her walls that she's created since that childhood, from the experience where she puts everyone in the same bag, I hear. Okay, you are now receiving intuitive epiphanies of this particular wisdom. Why you experiencing this with her? You now understanding it more, and more you understand why is it, more you will align with that energy of compassion and love, and that's what you activate within her. You will help her to activate that empathy and compassion in her. Okay, and that's where she's going to slowly start opening her heart and crush all those walls that she built it. Yeah, this is just the mask. Okay, she's naturally not so hard, but she definitely chose the path of closing herself and become bitter. rather than learning from the experience. That's the contrast between the two of you. You experience similar energy perhaps from your in your childhood, but you chose to turn it into wisdom. You chose to be more open and more compassionate to it. You chose to be more uh, empathetic from that experience to others, because you took it from the place of empathy and compassion. But whilst she took the same or similar experience, and she closed herself, she built the tallest walls, and she built resentment and bitterness. And you are mirroring in her something that she would wish to be, but her ego doesn't allow her to be. Her ego still stands firm in her resentment. Her ego still stands firm in her hostility. And that's where you clash. You are looking at one same generational trauma, family karma, from two different perspectives. You're looking at it from perspective of an empath and compassion. She's looking at it from perspective of the victim and resentment. So that's what you're meant to teach each other. Especially you are meant to teach her uh, by being inspired by you, how to shift that perception, how to tune into her intuitive self, how you can actually show her that it is possible to open your heart even if you experience this thing in past. So even though she may not show you, you're still inspiring her in some way, but she is still in her pride and ego to actually reveal that to you. Okay, so patience, 222 right there. You planted the seeds that are slowly growing within her, so it helps her to see that softer side of her that you mirror to her. Okay, and that's why you are meant to go through this together. Okay, regarding to other ways of your life that I see is that that shift that you experience during this period of time, and the perception shift is gonna be in many other um, fields of your life. Okay, the way you're going to build your own path based on those new perspectives. Okay, so you are on the right path now. Just your spirit guides are guiding you. Focus on the priorities that are aligned with your highest good, that are aligned with your true passion. Okay, you may be presented a lot of opportunities, but some of them are the tests for you to discern what is there good for my highest good, what aligns with my future path that I wish to see myself, and what is just the old, same old repeating cycle of opportunities that would entrap me in the matrix, that would entrap me in my ego, that would entrap me in the old patterns. So your spirit guides are guiding you to work on your discernment, and if you sometimes are placed in front of opportunity that you're not sure whether you should take it or not, go within. Take time. Tell them, I'm gonna call you in 2 days. I need to time to think. And just go and take that time for you to think and ask your higher self, ask your spirit guides. Tune into your higher self. That's where you're going to feel if it feels right vibrationally or if it doesn't. It will let us know. And there's a great practice, physical practice, that Bashar actually said once, that if you don't know what opportunity to take, okay, If there will be more opportunities presented to you and you don't know which opportunity to take, flip a coin. And that moment when you flip a coin and a head comes, yeah, for instance, but you internally, when you see the one side of it, what's the other side called? Head and I don't know the other side, the opposite side of the coin. If the head comes, but you subconsciously catch yourself thinking, oh, I wish it was the other one, that's your answer. The other one is the path, because that's what you wished. So you always check yourself at every decision, because sometimes the flip a coin is just a tool for you to actually feel the truth within you. You don't have to choose what the coin said. Choose how you reacted towards that result. If you reacted, disappointed that the other one doesn't come, then the other one is the answer. Okay, so that's what I felt guided to tell you. Have an inner strength. I feel you are becoming more stronger and confident within you and the way you are evolving. That's very important progress here, what I see, because now you feel more encouraged to focus and follow your own path. Okay, don't let anybody to discourage you from your own path. Okay, and I feel that it's gonna be okay. I don't see any love connection right now. It may come when you're fully aligned with you. If you wish to know whether there is some kind of connection, um, some kind of connection that on the horizon. Mm. Okay, at the moment it shows that you're focused more on your own divine feminine and your self-development. At this moment, this is the period where you are working on your own stability, your own self-development, your own inner being. And yeah, I see it here. You don't want a partner, and that's perfectly all right, because, excuse me, this period of time for you is meant to focus on your stability, on your knowledge, on educating yourself on things that are aligned with your soul purpose. So yes, you are very happy on your own at the moment, and that's how it helps you to put all this energy on your work and on developing your skills. That's beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for putting trust in me. And I'm sure that one day you will be on top of a mountain screaming, I have done it. So every time you watch the stars, guys, everybody say, I'm ready to receive. And then do affirmations. It's stronger than asking, please, please, can I get this? Or can I be with that? Say, I'm ready to receive what is in my path for my highest good. I'm ready to receive the love of my life. I'm ready to receive this beautiful career of my life. I'm ready to receive abundance or safety or freedom or whatever you wish. I'm ready to receive. I'm in a receptive open mode. Anything that is aligned with my highest good and for my highest good. You're very welcome, dear Janivik. Thank you so much. I'm grateful that it could be benefiting you some way, shape or form. And time flies with you, everyone, actually. I need to drink. I keep forgetting to drink. So give me a sec. Who is the next person that would like to have a reading? Say yes on me. Guys, yesterday when I came on my live stream, I looked at myself. I looked like I was. I look like I was. I was all over the place. It has a very interesting effect on me yesterday. This, and I felt absolutely tired. Well, Genevieve, most of the time, yes, it's every day, but I'm not like mm, I'm not sure if there will be always, but I have a lot of different obligations, so most of the time I try to manage to come every day, but I don't want to burn out myself. So sometimes when I need recharge, I just don't go. I'm listening to my being, my body, my spirit, and when I feel guided, I go. But when I feel that my spirit needs rest, I just don't go. you know Especially because we are still dealing with polarity energies, trolls and all that stuff, and it doesn't really faze me much, but it's still a little bit uh, it's still a little bit annoying sometimes. Okay, I'll be happy to see you, Genevieve, more often. You're always beautiful, so, and you have a lovely energy. We love seeing you here. You and Sue are already like OGs of my chat. You're the OGs. I remember you and Sue from a year ago when my precious baby next still lived and was still in my live streams. Do you remember him? And you are the two that still came from last year. I remember you from last year. Yeah, definitely. Especially the eclipse can affect a lot of divine feminines and our sleeps, because we are more connected to the moon, to divine feminine energy, and it's the moon 233 right there. So it does affect the feminine part of us, within us. The moon affects. So one of those ways that it can affect us is not being able to sleep. So just take yourself, let's say, stop watching screens and smartphones at least 2 hours before going to bed. Get yourself a chamomile tea, that's a very soothing. Ashwagandha tea, very soothing for sleep. Okay, it's also anti-cancerous. Okay, the ashwagandha. And prepare yourself to sleep by some uh, meditation, let's say, if you enjoy meditations, or beautiful healing sounds from YouTube, let's say, but try not to watch the screen anymore. It can affect our nervous system, and it gives the body message that it's still the daylight. That the body is then confused, because the blue light is actually very, very affecting the sleep of many. That's why a lot of teenagers have those so-called ADHDs, but they are just literally, they just nervous system is all over the place because they're constantly on their screens, and those screens, those smartphones, they are dis, distorting, you know, their nervous system. So we have to be very careful by the screen time, and at least 1 or 2 hours before sleep we shouldn't be watching it, or at least if I do, I have my laptop glasses. I should be putting them on now actually, because it's already quite late. I don't know what it is. It's 9. It's 9 p.m. It's fine. So try it, you know, and also you can massage your head. Yeah, it helps you also to calm down the nervous system and before sleep. So yeah, there could be a lot of, yes, Annie. Working out or just walk in the evening or morning also allows the body to rest better at night. Nice, Annie. Okay, so let me. So we have Azat Khan and we have Annie. Okay, so let's go for it. So Divine Spirit Guides, which one would you like to read next? Annie or Kazat? Okay, Annie. Annie, you be first, and Kazat. I hope I'm saying your name right. Kazat. Azat. Azat Khan. Azat, you will be after Annie, okay? That's how Spirit Guides chose it. Okay, so Divine Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, higher selves of Annie. Let's cleanse the energies first. Okay, guys, I have to go soon. I've realized that. I'm gonna do Annie and Azat, and then I'm gonna go. Sue, would you like to have a reading, my dear, as well? So, Annie, this is gonna be the flow. Okay. Mm, okay, dear Annie. So, as well as many of us collective, the lunar solar eclipse has been important part of your next journey. It activated a lot of shadow work for you. I feel that you may have experienced some childhood trauma that emerged during this period, or maybe is about to emerge, to face that trauma head on without fear. The inner child is asking to be nurtured this time. The inner child is asking to be seen. The inner child within you is asking to be fully heard. Okay, something within you is a need to confront it. Okay, whether it's your fears, whether it is some traumas that you experienced in a childhood that is not allowing you to fully manifest what you truly wish. Okay, it feels there could be energy of luck. I feel that you have this perhaps yeah, you've got these I hear abandonment issue. Maybe you felt abandoned by some Queen of Swords, some air sign perhaps. So it doesn't have to be air sign, but it's some feminine, or could be also your energy, that feels like energy of cold feelings, not really showing too much emotions. And that's what your inner chart is being presented in this period of time, for you to forgive um, yourself and those peers that haven't been there for you in that way. Okay, the experiencing the true warmth of I hear mother's arms, or father's arms. I feel that these two cards seem to be more like your parents. I feel that perhaps your father figure has been quite impulsive, immature, maybe some form of aggression there, and that mother side, that feminine side, feels more cold, like being constantly on the guard, constantly feeling that she has to defend themselves in front. So I feel that maybe there was kind of a bringing for you, or could be significant people that uh, don't have to be your parents, but could be significant people in your childhood that affected the way you see world now, the way you experience emotions. And I think that this is the period the best for you to face them. I feel that your spirit guides are guiding you to face them this time, especially in times of the night. It feels that you are facing that abandonment, especially during the nights where you feel that you don't feel happy. Okay, I feel that you are healing from that and learning how to manifest joy instead of fear, how to manifest abundance for you instead of lack. And your spirit guides are helping you with that through dream states. Perhaps you've been dreaming certain scenarios that may encourage you, or you may be receiving dream that certain scenarios that will be encouraging you to shift the perception, almost perspective actually, that will allow you to be more receptive to what you truly deserve to receive, and to be able to open yourself to receive the abundance and the manifestation of your dreams, really, rather than fears, is all stemming or going into the root of that childhood trauma that you are meant to face, and that was highlighted, or is being highlighted, or is going to be highlighted in this season. Okay, season of the eclipse and all the alignments of planets and the energy they emit. It's the season of unions. Okay, so you may also reconcile with your family members, perhaps with somebody as well. If it's you, if you are representing this Queen of Swords, that you are you've got guards up, you are pretty set in your boundaries. And if you've been dealing with some perhaps an impulsive, aggressive type of person, quite immature, could be somebody, could be air sign as well, doesn't have to be, but could be somebody that was actually, I hear, getting on your nerves really, and it felt immature, and you just turn your back from them. Could be your brother, could be a friend, could be immature ex. You are healing from that, and you are turning into yourself. You are shining your own light, or you are going to, you are guided to, okay. There is a, there is a energy of I feel serendipity, some destined encounter with somebody that you will engage in a beautiful connection, conversation that can bring you to new opportunities. You've got two magicians in one reading, so I feel that you are truly tuning into your um, abilities to manifest what you wish, and that's why this uh, engagement is coming as a part of that deal, okay. You are going in your natural flow, and your spirit guides are guiding you. Open your heart and go with the flow, okay. Flow through life, don't put your guards up for too long, and move forward away from the old patterns, okay. Be in your divine feminine energy, be receptive, be nurturing, okay. You may be receiving some kind of encounter or engagement with somebody, could be new energy. Ace of Pentacles could be a Page of Pentacles as well, so could be new offer, new energy that you may encounter in this period, this season, uh, which is destined. The It's gonna be as they say, serendipity. It could be encounter brought by the universe, by the destiny. So could be so-called random thing that you're not prepared for, but that it's going to bring you a beautiful, surprising, um, heart opening that may bring your guards down a little bit, okay. Be observative, be the witness of the changes that you experience, um, rather than inviting the fear and old patterns back to your life. They are no longer part of your future, so just move forward, heal those emotions that emerge from this shadow, and what the eclipse presents to you, whether it presents you with a shadow. I feel that you may have been presented with some shadows about yourself, and that you had epiphany about something that you repetitively reacted to external realities and environments and people, that you checked yourself. Literally, you checked yourself. Oh, okay, so that's how I react. But why am I reacting this way all the time? Yeah, put my guards up, and I react cold, even though my inner self wants to be warmer to that person. Okay, all this stems from the childhood trauma, so it has to be integrated within to be able to connect and bring and manifest for yourself opportunities that are aligned with more of what you are becoming, rather than what you want to leave behind, I hear, okay. So I hear energy of water is very important, so if you can spend much time with water and around water, or drink a lot of water, that it's going to help you. I hear distill, yeah, distill your system from those toxic energies and from those dark shadow residues that you may have accumulated over the years, from the fears and childhood traumas. So you are on the right path. You're going towards the new opportunities, new stability, new engagement with some romantic encounters. So just observe, be in a natural divine flow. Don't allow your shadow to block your blessings anymore, and don't put your guards too high so that people cannot climb it. Okay, just keep them uh, up just enough to have your boundaries set in place, but allow the new opportunities if you feel guided, if your heart is receptive to it, or your soul is receptive to it. Don't allow your fears to manipulate anymore your trajectory of life. That's why here. Okay, so thank you so much, and I hope it's going to help you. Thank you for putting trust in me, and um, I'm sure that you're gonna be okay. Perfect. I'm happy to hear that, Annie. Annie, the feeling stronger. That's what the eclipse is bringing us all. It's giving us this beautiful dosage of strength and inner power, because we are aligning with our inner powers, and that's what helps us to. I hear decipher the hidden shadow energies that scream fear into our heads. No more, no more. Checkmate, baby, checkmate. So thank you so much. All right, I'm grateful that it helped you, resonated with you, and inspired you. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that's lovely. Don't worry, just remember, your spirit guides have your back, your universe has your back, and you have a bright future in front of you. It's just remember, guys, it's not predictions, it's just the reading energy. So it's all, we have to do inner work, and we have to go halfway towards it always, because with each decision we are opening multiple amounts of timelines that it could go either way. It really depends uh, how we choose and what space or place we're choosing from. Place of fear, place of a guards up, place of receptivity, place of resistance, place of avoidance, place of fears, I said already, yeah? Place of doubts about ourselves, place of lack, place of disbelief that there is something good for me. All those things will be challenged, yeah? So we need to always say, I'm ready to receive what is in a divine alignment with my highest good. What was that? Anyways, so thank you so much. You're very welcome. Peace and love, dear Annie. Okay, Azat, what's your question? Oh, thank you so much for your hearts. Thank you. Do we have dear Sue here? Sue, are you still here? I just wonder if you would like to have a reading as well. So, okay, Azat, what is your question? If you are still present, could you say yes, and could you drop a question? I need to turn down the light from this. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but for me particularly, the screens are very they're I cannot have the screens like light on those screens. I always put it on the lowest light, because I cannot handle that blue light in my head. I it's just very disturbing to my system. I'm very sensitive to it, actually, very. Okay, Asa, what's your question? Oh, dear Sue. Okay. Big kisses to your cat Puma. Would you like to have a reading, dear Sue, as well? I'm gonna do Azat. If Sue decides to have a reading, then Sue, and then I'm going off. Okay, Azat. Okay, we had that question a few days ago, but let's see what the upgrade is, okay? Okay, that's it. Perfect. So, I've got 3 cards and Spirit Guides don't want to allow more. Okay, Richard. Okay, what I feel with this, we've got to make the effort, moving on, and very soon. Okay, I feel that the Richard's energy towards you at the moment is that he's contemplating the he's contemplated whether this energy with you has a possibility to prosper, or whether it is time to free himself from this energy with you. Okay, I feel that that's what he's dealing at this moment, to ask himself those deep questions. Do I see a future with Azad? Do I see the possibility that this could move forward in more enrichment of this connection and more prosperity of this connection? Okay, I feel that is turning himself upside down, I hear. Okay, so he's becoming his version of divine masculine, but he's still uh, contemplating all the possibilities and all these thoughts that are appearing for him. I don't know if he has a commitment issues, if he has a problem to commit to somebody. I feel that energy from him. I feel that he may have more focus on another priorities in his life, and avoiding the connections for the reasons that he wasn't ready to commit. I feel that he also may have a guards up very much, or you have guards up, one of you have a guards up, and therefore doesn't allow you to fully connect to each other. It feels that this connection is based on more like doubts and negative perceptions of what could happen, what could be worse, and whether this connection has certain potential. But what I see here, that this is the period now when I don't see you may uh, be connecting. It more is a feeling of internal work, both of you. Okay, you both are in the connection with yourselves at the moment. uh does it resonate with you, Azat? So again, the spirit guides are guiding both of you to drop the shields, okay, and focus more on what you truly feel within your heart, rather than being constantly in the mind about each other. Okay, it requires a natural flow of things rather than demanding the answers right now. It's teaching you important lessons, so listen, observe as well, and move more from that internal space within you. So I would recommend you to go to the nature, ground yourself, do meditations, do some form of Buddhistic practices, Tai Chi, or Japanese, whatever you are guided towards, like something that uh, regulates the nervous system and changes your um energy into more divine flow. Okay, so more into those alpha waves, yeah, theta waves. Okay, so practices that stimulate your spirit more, mindset, logic that doesn't allow you to get deeper, so that you could actually gain that wisdom of the teaching that this connection and this particular moment between the two of you is bringing forward. Okay, you need to get into more into your inner self and your inner compass that is going to show both of you whether this connection has a potential or not. In general, this connection is about inner learning. This connection between the two of you was meant to activate the inner healing within you, and to deepen the soul from more shallow perspectives into more deeper perspectives, and the wisdom that stems from this is going to benefit you in the next stages of either this relationship or a new relationships with others. Okay, one last question. Is he going to contact you? And then I'm gonna stop this, because I feel that this is already enough. Yeah, no, he's not intending to contact you because he's working on his own inner being. He's working again, the same cards came, divine masculine. Okay, he's working on his self, on his own prosperity. He's working on his inner development of his inner being, and he's actually now not in the energy of having somebody around him. I feel he's in this energy of being alone, secluded, isolation, inner work. Okay, I don't see that he would be now preparing for any connection soon. He's working on his inner being, and he chooses to be on his own at the moment. So I'm sorry to tell you this, but sometimes this is all for higher learning. And if the time comes that you meant to reconnect, remember, what is meant for you will never pass you by. It may take time too, and therefore your spirit guides are guiding you. You need to work on your own self, your own prosperity, your own divine feminine. You need to work on your own path. And if your paths align in future from places where you will be operating from, then if this is meant to be continuing, remember, it will never pass you by. So stop focusing on the outcome and more enjoy the flow of things, okay? That's where your spirit guides are guiding you to. Thank you so much for this. And everything, even the negative expectations of or negative things that we expected different, it's blessings in disguise. Sometimes we just need to go through it because we are meant to gain something better, which is divine knowledge, activate power within us, become closer to ourselves rather than seeking validation externally in another. Okay, so work on loving your own being as much as you would wish that he loved you, but love yourself first in that way, and you're going to attract that in you, for you, in others. Okay, thank you so much, Azat. I hope that resonates with you. Feeling all the best for you, sending you blessings, and guys, I'm gonna go. That was it. It's a wrap. I'll see you next time. Namaste. By the way, Sue, would you like to have a reading, or you came just to bless us with your beautiful energy? So would you like to have a reading? You're the only one that didn't have, so I would love to give you a reading if you would like to know. Tell me. I'm waiting for... All right, let's go for it, dear. Okay, the spirit guides are not telling me directly if he is or he's not. What zodiac is he, by the way? Do you know? But what I see here, dear Sue, you are surrounded by many angels that are guiding you towards your own healing, nurturing that uh, healing for yourself, uh, and whatever clarity you are gaining at this moment, believe in it. Okay. What I felt instantly is that you're receiving the clarity about this person that may require inner healing within you, absorbing that shadow energy. That could be, it could be disappointment, could be fear, it could be I hear blaming myself uh for wasting the time, but the spirit guides are saying it wasn't wasting of the time, it was teaching you. I hear it was teaching you the discernment. It was teaching you to connect to your intuition. It was teaching you to connect to your self-nurturing love. It was teaching you to practice your clarity, your intuitive knowing, because your strength, your strongest power is to know, the claircognizant energy, your crown chakra, to know what's right, to know what's good, to know who's the one, to know what it feels like, what it's not. Okay, and I feel that this person may have been the catalyst, I hear, for that awakening within you, the awakening within you, that catalyst and for activation of your inner power for yourself. Okay, so currently I don't see, let's see in these cards, what would you wish to tell me more clearly for Sue? What role this particular person she's asking about, that she always thought that is her DM, what role does he play for her? Is he or is he not her divine masculine? Is she allowed to know at this stage? Sometimes when spirit guides are not clearly answering direct question, it is that you're not meant to know the direct answer, 311, because the recognizing it is part of your journey, I hear. Okay, what is he telling? Yeah, this moment, dear Sue, the spirit guides are not revealing if he truly is your twin flame or not, because I hear it's a part of that journey of discovery. Okay, you meant to know, not externally from external validations, but you are meant to know internally. Okay, you are meant to learn to have clarity based on your internal guidance, because that's the way how you signed up for this together. You signed up for him to be the catalyst of, I hear, confusion turning into clarity, I hear. Okay, so you are meant to experience that journey of confusion all this time, so that it would develop the sense of clarity, discernment, understanding your powers in terms of claircognizance, your crown chakra activation, yeah, to understanding through your inner knowing, rather than seeking externally the answers that your inner voice is already guiding you towards. Okay, you've been receiving a lot of internal messages for yourself, especially regarding to this, as well as perhaps support from other people that may help you through this isolated period, to heal, to relieve in places that you felt trapped in fear, I hear. To you have an archangel. What kind of archangel is this guy? Actually, hold on, I really want to know, because this guy keeps coming for you all the time, so I want to know what kind of guy he is. I hope they say there. Let's see what kind of archangel is he. Then guys, I'll have to go after that. The angels of earth bring the okay, I'm guided to read the book. Okay. Yeah, Aries guys are very, very hard nuts to crack. Well, I don't have experience with Aries man that much. I had one friend in past was Aries, but I saw few Aries men as a acquaintances of, just like this, and wow. And I have a friend of mine that her husband is Aries, so I see what impact he has on her. It's a lot. Actually, Aries souls usually are young souls. There are usually not the old souls, but Aries, not that's not like a everyone, but in general the souls that choose to incarnate as Aries, because we also choose the zodiac. It's a archetype that when we choose an avatar, yeah, we choose a personality so that it's the best possible a to help us achieve a purpose. So according to, I think, Dolores Cannon studies or teachings, I hope I didn't mess it up, but I read that Aries are one of the younger souls, or maybe it was not a podcast, I don't know, I just read it somewhere, it's not coming from my channeling, yeah. I don't know if you guys resonate with that, but apparently the Aries come as the young souls that incarnate here for the like a first time of very short lifespan of the souls incarnated in this planet. So they are still very inquisitive, they are still very like testing all the waters, because they're like a newborn baby that came to the world and wants to test everything. So that could be quite hello Summer, welcome. Okay, so Sue, let me read your card, okay? Because I think that reading this entire article may guide you somewhere. I feel that this angel is looking at me through this earth eye. I said instead of third eye, I said earth eye. And this is the earth guardian. It has some connection. I feel that your activation of the third eye is deeply connected to your nature, okay? Go to nature every time you need to ask. I hear every time this angels tell me now, every time you need to ask important question about your life and or your love, divine counterparts, go to nature. You receive the answer in the nature. Stay rooted and grounded. So take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The earth guardian represents the angels of earth who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are the protectors of the land and planet, and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The Earth Guardian on the card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental, who is non-binary, showing hold on. Okay, watch that when I'm reading this, yeah? So this non-binary showing part, angel part, elemental who is non-binary, showing what they are, a divine being without a human gender. Their staff adorned with a dream catcher shows that they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. Ground the dreams in reality. Manifest for yourself what you wish to enjoy in this life. You are the creator. You are the director of your movie. You are the one that can manifest this love, but you need to step in from another level. I hear this is channeling. You need to step in from another level. You need to bring yourself up from the level of abundance for yourself, meaning that you must be sure in deeply in yourself that I am worthy of this abundance. I am worthy of this love. I am ready to receive what I am worthy of. I am done with allowing what is not aligned with me and my highest good. I am done with it and I release it once and forever, and I ground myself in this understanding that I am the creator and I'm worthy of my dreams. Therefore, I am ready to receive my dreams. Extended message is that it's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you see, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into the weed you have to deal with. Beautiful. So, dear soul, that's actually what resonates also with this cards guiding you towards your intuition. You've got like heal thyself clarity. You've got the moon, yeah, and the moon came. This eclipse has been very important period for you. That's why you experienced that, what you've experienced during the eclipse, my dear. You see those planets aligning? These 6 planets aligning? They're aligning you with your divine masculine. First, I hear you must first create this divine wedding alignment with your inner divine masculine, so that the outer divine masculine can be attracted back to your life and to allow it into your life the right possible way. So this moment the spirit guides are keeping it secret because you meant to recognize it through your inner compass. I hear, my dear, I cannot really crack that. If spirit guides say it's not ready for you to know, I must just accept that, and it's for the high learning. It's always for high learning. Sometimes it happens to me as well, and to all of us. Okay, everybody, I'm off to go. Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you, dear Sue. Yeah, the moon, isn't it? I'll speak to you later. I have to go. I have a lot to do now, and I'm grateful that I could spend 3 hours and a half with you guys. We already have dark. We saw the sunsets. Oh, I've noticed that Brano just popped in and popped out. So he was also one of those people that I remember from last year. So shout out to all of you that I know from last year, and you're still here with me, and I'm grateful for this. I really appreciate you. Which is Yusu, which is Janivik, which is Lisa, sometimes pops in, which is still Branod, sometimes pops in. Who do I remember from past last years? Yeah, and a few others. If I didn't mention you, didn't shout out to you, you are all appreciated very much, and thank you all so much. Yeah, thank you so much for putting trust in me, everyone, and I send you a lot of love, peace, and harmony, and let us just be the best versions we can be, but don't be perfectionist. Perfectionists stem from fear. We need to kick the fear up the arse, and we need to start truly flowing with the divine current of our being. So take care. See you soon. Love and light. I'll speak to you soon, maybe tomorrow. Take care. Good night. Bye bye.